Forget everything you've been told about fighting muscle loss after 60. In America, we spend billions of dollars every year on protein powders, hoping to hold on to our strength. Yet, so many of us still feel weaker and more vulnerable. So what is the real secret? It's not found in a factory, and it's certainly not about choking down another chalky, chemical-laden shake. I'm Dr. William Lee, a physician with over 25 years of experience specializing in age-related muscle loss and senior nutrition therapy. After decades of research, I discovered the truth was hiding in plain sight, in simple, everyday foods. And here's the kicker. One of these foods is so powerful, it can start reversing muscle breakdown in just 30 minutes. It costs less than $2. So, if you're tired of wasting money on supplements that leave you feeling bloated and disappointed, stay with me. You're about to discover the delicious secret the supplement industry hopes you never find. Before we start, I'd love to hear from you. Have you ever felt overwhelmed by the world of supplements? Please share your experience in the comments below. I truly enjoy reading every single story. All right, let's get right into it. The first thing we need to discuss is the problem with protein powders. Walk down the aisle of any grocery store or pharmacy, and you'll see them. Huge plastic tubs with bold, shiny labels. They show pictures of energetic, silver-haired men and women hiking mountains, lifting weights, and living their best lives. The message is clear, and it's powerful. They've sold us a story that the secret to staying strong, active, and independent as we age is locked inside these powders. It's a beautiful picture, isn't it? But as a physician who has dedicated his life to senior health, I am here to tell you that for most people over 60, this picture is a fantasy. It's a marketing masterpiece that has convinced millions of us to spend our hard-earned money on something that, for many, not only fails to deliver, but can actually make us feel worse. The core of the issue is this. Most protein powders are heavily processed. Think about a fresh, whole apple. It has fiber, vitamins, minerals, water, and natural sugars all working together. Now imagine an apple-flavored powder. To create it, scientists isolate a single flavor compound in a lab. They strip away everything else that made the apple a healthy, complete food. The same thing happens with protein. The whey or casein protein in that tub started as part of a whole food, like milk. But by the time it gets to you, it has been subjected to high heat, acids, and mechanical processes that strip away all the natural fats, minerals, and other compounds that your body actually needs to use that protein effectively. The delicate structure of the protein itself can become damaged or denatured, making it harder for your body to recognize and absorb. You're left with an isolated, lonely nutrient that has lost its team of natural helpers. Then there's the matter of what they add back in. To make these powders taste acceptable, they are often loaded with artificial sweeteners, things like sucralose, aspartame, or acesulfame potassium. These can leave a strange chemical aftertaste, but the problem goes deeper. Our digestive system, our gut, is a delicate ecosystem of trillions of good bacteria. This is especially true as we get older. These artificial sweeteners can disrupt that delicate balance, leading to digestive distress. And the added vitamins, they are almost always synthetic, lab-created versions. Your body has evolved to absorb vitamins from food, where they are bound with other nutrients in a natural complex. A synthetic vitamin is like a stranger. Your body doesn't always know what to do with it, and much of it can pass right through your system without being used. It looks good on the label, but it doesn't do much good for your muscles. This brings me to the most common complaint I hear from my patients. They tell me, Dr. Lee, I tried the shakes, but they just make me feel awful. They talk about that uncomfortable, gassy feeling, the bloating that makes you want to unbutton your pants. The general stomach upset can ruin an afternoon. This isn't just in your head. For an older digestive system, which naturally produces fewer enzymes, trying to break down a large dose of highly processed, isolated protein without any of its natural cofactors is a challenge. It sits in your stomach like a brick. Your body wasn't designed to thrive on factory-made powders. It was designed for real food. Whole, natural foods that bring not just protein, but a full orchestra of nutrients that work together in harmony to build and protect your muscles. Your body knows exactly what to do with an egg or a piece of fish. It knows how to use them efficiently and gently. The simple truth is, your body was designed by nature, not in a laboratory. And it's time we started giving it the fuel it truly recognizes. All right, now that we understand the pitfalls of relying on processed powders, let's talk about the solution, and it's a beautiful one. Let's move on to our second major topic: why whole foods beat protein powders. The most powerful concept to understand here is something scientists call food synergy. It's a simple idea with profound effects. Imagine you're listening to music. A scoop of isolated protein powder is like hearing a single violin playing one note. It's pure, yes, but it's thin, lonely, and lacks richness. Now, imagine a whole food like an egg or a piece of salmon. That isn't just one note, that's the entire orchestra. It's the violins of protein playing alongside the cellos of healthy fats, the flutes of vitamins, the percussion of minerals, and the deep horns of unique plant compounds. Every single nutrient is playing its part in perfect harmony, creating a symphony of health that no laboratory can ever replicate. This is food synergy. The nutrients in whole foods have evolved over millions of years to work together as a team. They enhance each other's absorption and effectiveness in ways that we are only just beginning to understand. A supplement company can try to copy this by adding synthetic vitamins back into their powder, but they can never recreate the perfect natural ratios and structures that your body recognizes as true nourishment. Let's break down why this orchestra is so much more powerful. First, as we discussed, real foods come with all the cofactors, are the natural helpers, the vitamins, minerals, and enzymes that protein needs to do its job properly. For example, your muscles need magnesium for energy production and protein building. Black beans are a fantastic source of both protein and magnesium. The two work together. They are a team. In a powder, you might get the protein, but you're missing the essential teammate that helps it score. Second, the proteins in whole foods are left in their natural state. Their molecular structures are intact, just as nature intended. Your body has spent your entire life learning how to digest and use these natural structures efficiently. Protein powders, on the other hand, often go through high heat processing that damages these delicate structures. This can make them less effective and, as we know, much harder for an older digestive system to handle. Third, there's the critical difference in nutrient release. Powders are designed to hit your system fast. You get a rapid spike of amino acids in your bloodstream. This might sound good, but they're gone just as quickly, leaving your muscles unprotected for the rest of the day. This is a huge issue for older adults who may not eat as frequently. Whole foods, however, release their nutrients steadily. The fiber in beans, the fats in salmon, they all slow down digestion, giving your muscles a slow, sustained release of amino acids. It's like a protective shield that lasts for hours, not minutes. And finally, let's not forget the most simple, yet perhaps most important reason of all. Real food tastes good. It's one of life's great pleasures. Nobody genuinely looks forward to drinking a gritty, chalky shake every single day. It feels like a chore, like taking medicine. But a delicious meal of salmon with roasted vegetables, or a creamy bowl of ricotta with fresh berries, that is something you can happily stick with for life. Enjoying your meals is the key to making healthy habits last. When you nourish your body with delicious real food, protecting your muscles doesn't feel like a struggle. It feels like a gift you give yourself every single day. Now for the part you've been waiting for. Let's dive into the 8 specific powerhouse foods that protect your muscles. Food number 1, ricotta cheese. Let's start with the most powerful muscle food that almost no one talks about. Not cottage cheese, not Greek yogurt, but specifically ricotta. This creamy, mild cheese holds a secret that makes it more effective than protein powder, and it starts working within minutes of you eating it. Here's why. Ricotta has the highest natural concentration of whey protein of any whole food. But unlike the processed isolated whey found in powders, ricotta's whey is in its pure natural state. It's surrounded by healthy fats and minerals that help your body actually use it. Once you eat it, that whey protein gets into your bloodstream incredibly quickly, sending an immediate signal to your body to stop muscle breakdown. It's like flipping a switch. But the real magic is in a specific amino acid. Ricotta is loaded with leucine, about 3 grams per cup. You can think of leucine as the master switch for muscle building. The moment your blood levels of leucine rise, your muscles get the message, stop breaking down and start building back up. It's that direct and that fast. Ricotta also contains a protein called albumin, the same one found in egg whites, but in a gentler, easier to digest form. Albumin has the highest biological efficiency of any protein, meaning your body can use nearly all of it for muscle growth. No protein powder even comes close to that level of efficiency. On top of all this, ricotta provides calcium in a special form, calcium lactate, which your body absorbs more quickly than any supplement. This calcium is vital not just for bones, but for muscle contractions. Without enough of it, your muscles simply can't function properly, no matter how much protein you eat. And for anyone with dental issues or trouble swallowing, ricotta is perfect. It's naturally soft and creamy, and it won't cause the bloating or discomfort that powders often do. You can enjoy it sweet, mixed with a little honey and berries, or savory, spread on whole grain toast. Every single serving gives your muscles fast-acting protection while tasting like a treat, not a chore. Food number 2, watermelon. Now, for something completely surprising. The second food that fights muscle loss isn't even high in protein. It's watermelon. That sweet, refreshing summer fruit is actually one of the strongest muscle-protecting foods you can possibly eat, and science tells us why. Watermelon is the richest natural source of an amino acid called citrulline. Your body converts citrulline into another amino acid, arginine, which then produces something called nitric oxide. Now, you don't need to worry about the chemistry. Here's what it means for you. Nitric oxide acts like a vasodilator. It gently opens up your blood vessels, allowing more oxygen-rich blood and more nutrients to flow directly to your muscles. At the same time, it helps clear away the metabolic waste products like lactic acid that cause soreness and fatigue. Studies have shown that eating watermelon or drinking its juice can cut muscle soreness by up to 40% and speed up recovery time. This isn't just for athletes. It's even more important for older adults since our circulation naturally slows down as we age. Watermelon also provides a huge dose of potassium, more per wedge than a banana, which is essential for preventing muscle cramps and keeping muscles working properly. On top of that, it's rich in lycopene, the famous antioxidant found in tomatoes, but in even higher, more absorbable amounts. Lycopene acts like a shield for your muscle cells, protecting them from the oxidative damage that speeds up muscle loss. For the best results, eat watermelon about an hour before or right after any activity, whether it's walking, gardening, or housework. Before the activity, it boosts your performance. Afterwards, it helps your muscles recover faster. Food number 3, canned salmon. The third food on our list is both powerful and incredibly convenient. Canned salmon, especially wild-caught pink or sockeye salmon. It may not sound glamorous, but it is one of the most complete muscle-protecting foods you can buy, and you can eat it straight from the can. A small can delivers around 25 grams of high-quality, complete protein, but that is just the beginning. Salmon is famous for being loaded with omega-3 fatty acids, specifically EPA and DHA. These healthy fats do something remarkable for older muscles. They actually make your muscle cells more sensitive to protein. Let me repeat that. When you get enough omega-3 seconds, your body can build more muscle from the exact same amount of protein you eat. Research shows that older adults who eat omega-3 rich fish regularly lose less muscle and maintain better strength than those who don't. Omega-3 seconds are also incredible anti-inflammatories, calming the chronic low-grade inflammation that is a key driver of age-related muscle loss. But canned salmon has another hidden benefit, the soft edible bones inside. Don't pick them out. They are packed with calcium, phosphorus, and vitamin D. All three are crucial for strong muscles. And the vitamin D is in the natural D3 form, the same kind your body makes from sunlight, which helps muscles work properly. And at around $3 a can, it's far cheaper than protein powders and often much easier to digest, especially since the canning process itself softens the proteins in the bones, making them gentle on your stomach. Food number 4, whole eggs. This next food has been debated for decades, but the science is finally absolutely clear. Whole eggs, yolk included, are one of the most powerful muscle building foods on the planet. For years, we were told to fear the yolk because of cholesterol. We now know that the cholesterol in eggs is beneficial for most people, especially older adults. It actually helps your body produce important hormones like testosterone, which naturally decline with age and are vital for maintaining muscle. Here's the amazing part. Studies have shown that eating whole eggs after light exercise can build about 40% more muscle than eating the same amount of protein from egg whites alone. 40%. Why? Because the yolk contains a unique cocktail of compounds, vitamins, minerals, and healthy fats that boost muscle protein synthesis in ways we are only just beginning to understand. It's a perfect example of food synergy. Eggs have the highest possible quality score for a whole food protein, with a biological value of 100. This means your body can use nearly all of the protein for muscle growth. The yolk also provides vitamin D, which supports muscle function, and choline, which helps your nerves communicate properly with your muscles. So please stop throwing away the yolk. A veggie omelet isn't just a tasty breakfast. It's a muscle protecting powerhouse. Food number 5, kefir. The 5th food on our list works its magic in a very unique way, often while you sleep. It's been enjoyed for centuries in Eastern Europe. It's called kefir, a tangy, fermented milk drink, and it does things for your muscle health that protein powders simply cannot match. Kefir has a greater variety of probiotics than any other dairy product, sometimes up to 60 different kinds of healthy bacteria and yeast. These probiotics don't just help with digestion, they actively support your muscle health through something scientists now call the gut-muscle connection. A healthy gut produces compounds that reduce inflammation throughout your body and help you use protein more efficiently. The protein in kefir is also already partially broken down by the fermentation process, so it's incredibly easy to absorb, especially for older adults with weaker digestion. This means nearly perfect protein use without the bloating powders often cause. But what really makes kefir special for muscle health is its casein content. Casein is a slow digesting protein. It forms a gentle gel in your stomach and releases amino acids slowly for up to 7 hours. Drinking a small glass of kefir before bed literally feeds your muscles all night long, preventing the natural breakdown that normally happens while you sleep. It's an overnight protection plan for your strength. Food number 6, black beans. Our 6th food might challenge what you've heard about needing animal protein to build muscle, but the research is solid. Black beans are surprisingly powerful for muscle health. A single cup of cooked black beans gives you about 15 grams of protein, but their real strength comes from something else, resistant starch. This is a special type of fiber that doesn't get digested in your small intestine. Instead, it travels to your large intestine where it becomes food for your good gut bacteria. Those well-fed bacteria then produce a compound called butyrate. Butyrate has been proven to protect muscle tissue and improve strength. Black beans also create what scientists call the second meal effect. In simple terms, eating them helps your muscles use protein better, not only from the beans themselves, but also from the very next meal you eat. They essentially prime your body to get more benefit out of every bite. They are also rich in folate, which is vital for making new cells, including muscle cells. And they are an excellent source of magnesium, a mineral that supports hundreds of muscle processes from energy production to protein building. Without enough magnesium, your muscles can't use protein effectively, no matter how much you eat. Food number 7, beets. Our 7th food may also surprise you. Beets. These humble root vegetables are now recognized by sports scientists and nutritionists as one of the best foods for muscle function and strength, especially as we age. Just like watermelon, beets are one of the richest natural sources of dietary nitrates. Your body turns these nitrates into nitric oxide, which boosts blood flow to your muscles by up to 20%. This delivers more oxygen and nutrients while clearing out waste. Studies show that eating cooked beets or drinking beet juice can improve muscle efficiency by as much as 16%. That means you can do the same activity like walking or gardening with less fatigue and less muscle damage. Beets also contain powerful antioxidants called betalains, which give them their deep red color. These are natural anti-inflammatories that directly target muscle inflammation, one of the main causes of age-related muscle loss. And they provide a special nutrient called betaine, which helps your body produce creatine naturally. Creatine is essential for muscle strength and energy, but our natural production drops as we age. Beets help restore it naturally and safely. Food number 8, sardines in olive oil. The 8th and final food may be the most powerful of all. Sardines packed in olive oil. They deliver a unique mix of nutrients that no powder could ever dream of matching. One small can gives you about 23 grams of high-quality protein, but that's just the start. Sardines are one of the very best food sources of vitamin D, providing up to 70% of your daily needs in a single serving. Low vitamin D is directly tied to muscle weakness and faster muscle loss in older adults. They are also absolutely loaded with omega-3 fatty acids in their most natural, ready-to-use form. And being packed in olive oil adds another layer of benefit. The healthy monounsaturated fats in olive oil help your body absorb the fat-soluble vitamin D from the fish while also calming inflammation. Together, the fish oil and olive oil create a powerful synergy for muscle protection. Sardines are also a rich source of CoQ10, a nutrient your muscle cells use to make energy. And just like canned salmon, don't forget the soft, edible bones. They are a gentle, natural source of calcium and phosphorus, two minerals that work hand in hand for strong muscle contractions. Now, let's put all of this incredible information together into a practical, simple daily plan. This isn't a strict diet. It's just a way to see how easily these foods can fit into your life, keeping your muscles strong without ever needing to touch a protein powder again. Start your morning with whole eggs, perhaps scrambled with some spinach and cooked in a little olive oil. This gives you that complete, high-quality protein plus all the extra nutrients from the yolk and veggies to start your day strong. For a mid-morning snack, enjoy a small bowl of creamy ricotta cheese with some fresh berries. The fast-acting whey protein in the ricotta quickly protects your muscles from breaking down, while the antioxidants in the berries keep them healthy. At lunchtime, you could try a colorful black bean salad with chopped bell peppers, corn, and a light vinaigrette dressing. This mix of plant protein, fiber, and healthy fats creates the perfect environment for preserving muscle through the afternoon. In the afternoon, especially if you've been active in the garden or went for a walk, have some watermelon. Its natural sugars will help refill your energy stores, while the citrulline helps your muscles recover faster. It's incredibly refreshing. For dinner, enjoy some canned salmon or sardines. You can have them on top of a salad or alongside some roasted beets and other vegetables. This gives you a fantastic combination of complete protein, omega-3 fats, and nitric oxide boosters to protect and energize your muscles in the evening. And finally, before you go to bed, sip a small glass of kefir. That slow-release casein protein will feed your muscles throughout the night, preventing the breakdown that usually happens while you sleep. Again, this is not a rigid prescription. Mix and match these foods however you like. Have the salmon for lunch and the bean salad for dinner. The key is variety. Eating different combinations of these foods across the week ensures your muscles get the full range of protective nutrients they are crying out for. So, here we are. And now you have a choice. It's a very clear choice. You can continue down the familiar path, spending your money on processed powders, drinking shakes that taste like chalk, and dealing with the bloating and stomach issues, all while still wondering why you don't feel as strong as you used to. Or you can embrace a new path, a delicious path, one filled with creamy ricotta, sweet watermelon, handy canned fish, hearty eggs, probiotic-rich kefir, nourishing black beans, energizing beets, and nutrient-packed sardines. You've made it this far, and what you've just discovered isn't just a list of groceries. You've learned the fundamental secret to reclaiming your strength from the ground up. I'm not asking you to change everything overnight. That's not how lasting change happens. I'm just asking you to do one small thing. Just one. Choose one of these foods, just one that sounds good to you, and try it this week. Maybe it's swapping your usual snack for a bowl of ricotta and berries. That's it. That is how every great journey begins, with a single, simple step. And to build a strong community of people who are all on this journey together, if you feel inspired by what you've learned today, please comment with the words, ready for real food below. It lets me know you're with me, and I read every single comment. Please always remember you are so much stronger than you think. This journey to reclaim your vitality is just getting started. Thank you for joining me today. If this message opened your eyes to the power of whole foods, please share it with someone you care about who might benefit. And don't forget to like this video and subscribe to the channel so we can continue to walk this path together. Until next time, eat well, stay strong, and keep moving forward.